Finding a balance between work life and personal life can be a challenge for any career-driven person. If you have a corporate job you love, it's easy to pour your heart, soul, and every waking hour into it. Or if your job is lackluster, it's probable that you're pursuing a passion project, forcing you to work late nights and on weekends. And that's wonderful. You should give it your all. But whether your career is your life, or you have a side hustle like school when your job is done, the key to joy inevitably lies in balance. Our bodies and minds can only handle so much work and pressure. Though we may love what we do, if our work becomes our life, we will eventually burn out emotionally and mentally, even burning bridges with loved ones. With finals coming up and the fall semester coming to a close, it's important for students and faculty to look back on their accomplishments, not only this semester, but throughout their careers as teachers, students, and even employees. Americans tend to spend more time stressing about work and other non-personal things throughout their lives than just getting time to enjoy life itself. In fact, the average American spends approximately 90,360 hours working their jobs. Depending on when you start and end your work life, those numbers could rise and fall drastically, or maybe not that much at all. The average American starts work at age 20 and retires at around age 65. In present day, that seems like something that doesn't really happen that often, especially with the cost of living rising. It's even odd to see someone start work at the age of 20, especially when college comes into play. In 2011, it was determined that approximately 71% of college students are working during their finals and throughout their studies. On top of that, if a student is working full-time to make ends meet while being a full-time student, 12 or more credit hours a semester, that leaves practically no personal time to reflect on the things that they have accomplished. With working 40 hours a week and for students adding 12 to 18 hours, that doesn't necessarily mean that they spend 52 to 58 hours a week working or going to class. The 52 and 58 doesn't even count the hours upon hours spent studying. It is said that the average student spends 3 times the amount of their class hours studying per week. So if a person is taking 12 hours a week of class, that means that they could on average spend up to 36 hours a week studying. With there only being 168 hours in a week, with 88 hours spent on school and work and 56 hours on sleep, even though they're most likely not to get that full 8 hours of sleep a night, that leaves 24 hours a week to personal time. And that's just doing school at the bare minimum. Earlier in 2016, Sweden made workdays shorter to see what the effect would be on citizens. Prior to the experiment, studies showed that the more hours people worked, the more likely they were to become ill, take more sick days, and overall succumb to more stress-related health issues. With a selected few people working a 30-hour work week instead of a 40-hour one, those selected few found themselves to be happier, less stressed, and experienced obtaining more energy than prior to the experiment. When asked about how he felt after working a 30-hour work week, Arturo Perez, a candidate to the experiment in Sweden, said that it's good that we're happy, and that a happy worker is a better worker. It is important to find balance between professional and personal life. Making time to relax and enjoy life can lead to a better standard of living and leads to being healthier later in life. In 2016, there are so many things that make us forget the time we should be spending enjoying our lives and making memories with ourselves and with other people. Taking time to be with others creates a better environment to live in. Making personal time doesn't have to be something huge like a vacation or something big. It can be something small like going out to eat with family or friends, or catching up with someone that you haven't talked to in a while. Take time to enjoy the life you're living. Make memories. Be spontaneous. Clear a day to just be with yourself. Balancing out personal life and work life can drastically help a person's life and make it go from boring to exciting. Do things that are outside your comfort zone, whether that be meeting new people or facing something that scared you for a while. Giving yourself time to enjoy yourself and experience things that will only benefit yourself in the long run and bring better vibes and less stress.